and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going down in terms of love this week. So before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So we have 4 groups here and you can pick more than one pile. Group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the pink stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center your intuition, and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, let's get right into it. What is going down in terms of love this week for you guys? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is movement, choices, and decisions. All right, we're getting right out the gate. Movement, choices, and decisions. I really like that movement energy. Especially for those of you who've been kind of like blah lately. I really like that for you guys. Things are going to kind of heat up and excitement is always good. Well, it's nice to have excitement. I'll say that. All right. Ooh, so we have awareness and accelerated motion, and shadow, suffering and silence, and material and spiritual prosperity. Wow. Honestly, tapping into this energy, this feels very mutual. If you're dealing with someone, this is their energy as well. But I see someone finally kind of facing their shadow energy. Someone's been afraid to do something, either step out on a limb, tell someone how they really feel, indulge in a connection. Someone's been afraid to just put themselves out there. And with the suffering and silence card, there's like this energy about them where they, I won't say pretend, but they do kind of put on this front that they have enough or they have what they need, they're getting what they want. But deep down, I just feel like there's a desire for something more. And if that's you guys, I feel you guys finally, you know, discontinuing fighting yourself on it, and I feel you really, you know, going after what it is that you want and receiving what you want. So we have suffering and silence and shadow and awareness. Honestly, tapping into these energies, it just feels like you guys are already aware of what you want, but you're not fighting it anymore. So see, also with the shadow energy, for those of you who've already been kind of dealing with someone, if things have gotten a little rocky lately, whereas usually they're fine, or in the beginning it was fine, I feel you guys kind of growing, getting out of that energy and transferring into something new, something more substantial, material and spiritual prosperity. I feel like, okay, so here's the thing that I've been dealing with a lot lately, especially like in the private reads, because of everything going on. Some people have been laid off for their jobs. Some people haven't been able, their money is just off, you know, the money isn't right. The money isn't flowing as easily as it typically does. Someone attaches their value with their money. So for those of you who've been dealing with someone who, you know, in the money department, they aren't doing too hot, they may be starting to take that out on you, especially if you're pushing them to, you know, be how they usually are, to be in good spirits, because they don't feel like they have very much value right now. There's definitely like a money thing that's getting in the way for some of you guys. But material and spiritual prosperity, someone's coin is getting better, therefore making it better for you guys when you deal with each other. And then also spiritual prosperity, that definitely comes from that awareness element, whether they're having this spiritual prosperity because they've delved into the depths of their shadow, or because they've just started to, you know, open themselves up and stop fighting this. But yeah, movement, choices, and decisions. I don't honestly know completely what that's about. There's so many things. There's decisions that are going to be made. There's choices you're going to have. Regardless, there's movement. And movement is always good, in my opinion. Movement is always good. There can be no growth without movement, so movement is good. Let's see what else is going on this week, group 1. I'm gonna keep that one. Oops. Justice. I'm glad I kept this. There's some justice coming through. Have you guys been waiting a long time? Have you guys been dealing with a lot? Have you really kind of put your neck on the line for someone else? Have you been extremely patient? I just see justice coming through, whether it's to your benefit, or you know, to your growth. I'll word it that way. Regardless, you grow from every experience you have. So it may be a painful experience, but it depends on what you've put in up until this point. So if you've been that person, that player energy, indecisive about your feelings, stringing someone along, being really hard on someone, that justice energy is coming through. Also, I'm hearing that that awareness is coming from a third-party situation. And I don't feel like someone new. That's like a message for one of you. You'll know by the end of this week if that's you. Okay, but we have the Chariot, the Ace of Staffs in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. The universe really wants you to decide what it is that you're wanting from the people around you, what it is that you're wanting from yourself, because tapping into this energy, I feel movement ahead, but you don't want progress and movement if you don't know where you're going. You know how people say, like, you're going fast nowhere, or there is this ability that we have to, you know, we just want to progress so fast that we kind of lose sight of where we're going. And you don't want like movement unless it's towards something positive or something beneficial. So this is the perfect time to really take inventory of what you're wanting out of this situation, or what you're wanting just in general right now. But we have the King of Cups here. I feel like someone is growing, opening themselves up. This is a more logical, more serious type of energy. This person typically just doesn't open up. That's just kind of what it is for this person. But with this King of Cups, they're opening up still in a structured way. This is not a week, group one, to push people. This is not a week to push. I feel like this accelerated motion is having this compound effect, and it's kind of just naturally happening. I don't feel like this is a week you need to really push someone and push through. I would just say chillax. Chillax, allow things to happen. Allow this person to work through their shadow energy. Allow yourself to decide, give yourself some time to decide what it is that you're wanting, so you can make sure you're attracting that to you and you're in alignment with where you want to be in the future. But I just don't feel like this is the week to just like go for it. I feel like let's just take a beat. We have the Six of Swords and the Two of Coins. Yeah, to be honest, someone has been juggling two people and they're making an official decision this week. They're making an official decision this week. So for some of you, you're going to get either a denial or someone saying, I want to progress with you. But regardless, I do see that progress here. So someone's making a decision, someone's making a choice, and they're revealing to you why as well, which for some of you is going to be hard, depending on, you know, what side of the coin you're on. Like if you're on the end where the person is like, yeah, so I was talking to somebody else, but I choose you. Like, even if it's that awkwardness, or someone's like, you know, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like if you have a friends with benefits situation, or even more like a situationship about to be a relationship, they're not just gonna stop there. They're gonna tell you why, and they're gonna reveal to you that, you know, you've been a part of a third-party situation. Like there's actually someone else. Like I feel that happening. Okay, let's see what we got. A lot of spirit animal cards wanted to come out today. Jeez. Okay, so we have the flamingo spirit, the peacock spirit, and the parrot spirit. There's those. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Watch your words. Be mindful of what you say this week. Peacock spirit, let it shine. You're the prize, period. We're all the prize in our own way. We can all benefit someone in some way. One man's trash is another man's treasure, is like the saying. This isn't the week to push, but also don't compromise on what you want. If someone is offering you something, go ahead and counter offer. Be true to what it is that you want. But I just don't feel like this is the week to try to force someone to, like, you know, come to their senses any sooner. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Yeah, I feel a little bit of a limbo energy for this week, to be honest. I feel like you guys are in limbo, but justice is happening. Someone's making an official decision. I feel like after this week, something will be finalized, or someone will have come to an official decision, even if that's you. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Absolutely. I don't feel like you guys need to hold back what it is that you want. I just feel like it's a matter of timing. Like, you know, if no one's asking, I don't feel like this is the week to just come out with it, especially if it's a secret that you're holding in. Buffalo spirit, dragonfly spirit, and swan spirit. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for what it is that you truly want, or tell it to someone what it is that you truly want. The universe will give you that, whether it's through someone you're already dealing with or someone new. Dragonfly, truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I feel like for some of you, you have been kind of in this illusion and thinking things are a certain way, and the truth is about to come out. Okay, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Yeah, things are about to heat up. All right, Vulture Spirit, Dolphin Spirit, and Sandpiper Spirit. I told y'all a bunch of spirit animal cards came out and really wanted to speak to you guys. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Yeah, do your best to stay in high vibrations and high spirits this week, okay? Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted, even if you feel like you wasted your time. If you're on the other flip of that coin, specifically with those of you guys who are finding out you were in a third-party situation, nothing is wasted. You haven't wasted your time. It's a part of your story. If this didn't happen, your end-all, be-all, the person you're meant to be with, you know, that could potentially not have worked out, you know, and things like that. So just understand it's a part of your journey. It's a part of your story. We all have, you know, comfortable moments that we have to get through. And then Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Be careful not to place the blame on anyone this week. They're trying their best. Honesty is appreciated. At least they're being honest. So yeah, guys, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 2 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it, okay? We're starting off with it's gonna be deep, okay? The first card that we have that was under your stone is Heartache and Loss. Before you run to another pile like, nope, this ain't for me, just hear it through. Let's see how this develops, okay? We can't judge the whole reading off of one card. Especially if heartache is lost is already the energy that you're in. You're already in this energy, so that's nothing to run away from. You've already experienced it. So let's see what's coming, okay? But I saw that card and I was like, yikes. Myself, I was like, oh no. So let's see what's coming up. Okay. All right, so some more shadow energy. Group 1 got that energy too. Okay, so we have heartache and loss, shadow, and rest and rejuvenance. So I do sense that there has potentially been some separation or some drama with someone. You know, we have the suffering and silence card at the bottom of the deck. It's funny because when I put these cards down, I never place them upside. Unless it's like the tarot deck. I never placed them upside, and I didn't even pay attention and I placed it upside. So I feel like someone has been suffering in silence. Someone hasn't been, oh, no, that's why. The deck is all weird. But someone hasn't been completely honest with how it is that they've been feeling, and they've really low-key been suffering. Like, even if someone ended something with you, the thing is, people end things and they feel good that first day, second day, first week, second week, but after about that 2-week mark, okay, it takes 21 days to break a habit, so I'm not surprised it's this way, but after that like 2-week mark, we start to be like like, I miss my bae, you know? So even if someone ended things with you because of their shadow side, or because they still had some shadow energy to work through in order to be ready, yeah, that's kind of the tea of what happened here. They're still suffering in silence. Just because you end things doesn't mean it's easy, especially if you've ended something with someone before, like yourself. Then I'm sure you resonate. But rest and rejuvenance, I definitely sense there's been a pause. I definitely sense there's been a break here. So let's see. Okay, someone's doing a lot of thinking right now. Someone's deciding what it is that they want to do, thinking over the situation, thinking how they can make it work. To be honest, I feel a little guilt energy. Like, I feel like someone know that they mishandled a situation or handled it incorrectly. Like, I definitely feel like this energy of someone really taking responsibility with themselves and knowing there was a better way I could have handled the situation. That is not the best way the situation could have been handled. I didn't have to do that, or things didn't have to go that way. I didn't have to go so hard. It's not even all that. Like, I just feel this energy of someone being like, I did the most, and they feel bad about it. So we have triumph, throat chakra, and firm foundation. Now, funny, I get a bit of new energy with this firm foundation card. For those of you dealing with someone in the past and they're kind of coming back around, realizing, okay, maybe I took a wrong approach, or things kind of went left, took a bit of a turn. I feel you guys finally being able to build a firm foundation, but I also feel like this new energy with someone who's actually able to give you all themselves, with someone who's just ready. And it's just this energy where it's like, if you ain't, get off the pot. Like they weren't able to provide you what it is that you needed, so the universe is like, next. We have the throat chakra card though. I'm feeling communication with this. I feel like someone's finally communicating why you've been in separation for so long, or why they've kind of been really distant. I feel like they're, you know, coming into a honesty moment, a truth moment. And we have the Triumph card here. Whether triumph to you is getting closure, whether triumph to you is just honestly and truly discussing like what happened and your feelings, I do feel a sense of winning. There's a plane, if you can hear it, it's loud. Ooh. Fine. All these cards want to jump out today, like so many. Okay. They've been thinking a lot about the situation. Also, I'm getting this message for you guys, group 2, where it's like this is a part of your process, because the thing is, the reason why we have those like life lesson soulmates that are in our lives to teach us something, those painful experiences, are ultimately for our betterment, are ultimately for when we get to our end all be all, so we could have learned all these lessons that we had to go through. So that person may have just been a lesson for those of you on that timeline, in that situation. Ace of Coins in reverse. For some of you guys, you may be younger, or there may have been an issue with money. High Priestess in reverse. I do feel like a lot of you compromised yourself and what you wanted, and I feel like out of this situation, one of the things that you can take away from it is to be honest about what you're looking for, what you're wanting, and what you're needing, because I feel like you guys were a bit go with the flow, and it just kind of burned you in the end. Like it really didn't work out, because this person didn't end up naturally giving to you what it is that you wanted. But I feel like there was an opportunity, or in the beginning, you know, during that phase where it's like you're getting to know each other and people are kind of talking about what they want, what they're looking for. I don't feel like you exactly came out with what it is that you honestly wanted. I feel like you may have been like, you know, whatever, I'm open to whatever, I don't really know what I want yet, which may have been true, but I don't know. I just feel like there's a bit of miscommunication. Ace of Staffs, 10 of Staffs in reverse. I just heard this is not over. Someone doesn't want to completely let go, to be honest. But at the same time, I don't feel like they're fully ready to give into the situation. Like, I feel like there's a disconnect here. We have the 8 of Cups and the King of Wands. Sorry, Queen of Wands. You're being asked to be honest with what it is that you need. What you're needing at this time. Let me pull from the Spirit Animal Advice deck some advice for you guys. Yeah, we have the Fox Spirit at the bottom of that card. It says, think on your feet. I feel like there was a moment where someone asked you what you were looking for, and instead of, you know, coming up with something more substantial, you were just kind of like, whatever. But now someone's kind of holding that over your head, almost like, well, you said in the beginning, the very beginning, before we barely even knew each other at all, that, you know, you were just open to whatever. So now I'm offering you this delectable plate of garbage, and you ain't gonna take it? And you're like, no, I'm not. Let me see. Transformation is beautiful with the Butterfly Spirit, Bobcat Spirit at the bottom of that card. It says life is a mystery. So regardless, I still see progress here, which is good. I feel like you're getting an opportunity to get on, like start on a new foot with someone. This time, be honest with what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're needing. So yeah, guys, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 3 with the pink stone, let's get right into it. What is going down in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Material Harvest. Big fall energy. Can I just say, like, I am so ready for like cinnamon donuts and what is that called, like apple cider. I'm so ready for all the autumn smoke. Okay, anyways, Material Harvest. So I feel like you guys are kind of being able to harvest the how can I say this, like the things that you've planted, the sows you've the seeds you've sown. I cannot talk today, but everything that you've kind of worked on from last winter, from spring and summer, they're finally starting to bloom, and you're starting to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So especially if you've had a lot of tower moments back to back, or you've had like a lot of lessons that you've learned recently, I feel like you're finally able to get something from this situation. It's kind of like this energy where you guys are being rewarded for all the work that you've done up until now. All right, let's get into it. Yep. So we have love begins and spiritual strength. Group 3. You guys are looking really, really good. We have spiritual strength. First of all, I feel like you've acquired this spiritual strength over time. Like you've been through a lot, you've been tested spiritually, you've been tested, your beliefs have been tested, what it is that you want and what it is that you're willing to deal with and accept has been tested. And you've stayed strong throughout all of this. Whether you've had to cry it out, whether you've experienced just, you know, love and joy throughout all of this, and you've been able to see this, you know, silver lining, and you've kind of slayed the dragon, it hasn't been a problem for you. Regardless of the emotion attached to how you kind of emotionally dealt with the situation, you're here. You're here now. And love begins. That's honestly so sweet. I love a good victory moment. And then we have stand your ground in fertility. Now, this is what I'm specifically getting here. So material harvest, you're getting an opportunity to harvest, you know, getting an opportunity to finally have a win. But you're still gonna have to stand your ground, because people are people, and regardless if someone is a really, really good person, I've seen really, really good people do really bad things. I've seen really, really good people. No, I don't put anything past anyone. I just don't. Not in the 2020. Okay, you can't just, no. But yeah, you're gonna have to stand your ground and be honest about what it is that you want and you need, even if you're dealing with a really nice person. Don't assume that someone will do better for you. Tell them what it is that you want. But we have a fertility moment here. I'm loving this energy. This is new energy. We got the death card. As I cut the deck, I didn't know if I wanted to say anything or not. But we have the death card here. That just lets me know that the old cycle is finally cycled out and you're walking into new energy. New energy with new people, new energy and transformation with old people. It's all a vibe. Woo! Some of you guys have dealt with third-party situations. All of this has been a part of the process, and that's like a collective energy at this point. I'm getting that energy so often. Fine. A little bit of Aquarius energy. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Cups. Some of you guys have learned the hard way that you're not going to deal with someone that puts you in a third-party situation. Some of you have learned the hard way through being in a third-party situation that it's not for you. You don't want to be with someone who doesn't kind of choose you up front. But like I was saying before, that definitely feels like something that you've learned. My cat is in here. I know you can't see her, but she is just staring at me like, girl, get a life. Like, I know I'm beautiful, but no, I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, guys, I just feel like a lot of this was like a learning experience, meaning I feel like there's certain kind of people who can just see someone going through something and they can take it like, yeah, I don't want that, and they don't do that. But I feel like you guys may be really real life learners, and I feel like you've actually been through stuff and it's taught you strength, it's taught you resilience. We have a new two cards from Cups here. It definitely feeling like matters of the heart, but regardless, it has taught you strength, and I feel like you're finally able to have your win, have your reward for all the work that you've put in. So we have the Star card here and the Knight of Coins in reverse. One of the other lessons I feel like you guys have learned is not to give too much and feed too much into other people, to compromise, but not to the extent where you completely kind of disregard yourself, what you want, what you need. So this is good energy. You know what? Let me pull from this romance deck. Let's see what we get. Ooh, yeah. Some of you guys were dealing with someone who was really difficult to deal with. Wow, 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 wow. So we have breaking free, FWB, vampire, and get off your high horse. Someone just really didn't want to compromise, to be completely honest. They were a bit of a vampiric energy, which the thing is, vampire energy is not evil in itself, okay? It's just definitely a taker. A vampire is definitely a taker. Now, if you're someone with just a huge girl, okay, you know what? You're not doing this with me right now. I'm sorry. But anyways, with the vampire energy, it's just like you really were trying to get someone to get off their high horse. You were really trying to get someone to, like, stop. Just stop being so difficult. Why are you putting me in this position? Like, it was just really upsetting for you guys. It was just really like a time that you guys don't even really like to think about for the most of you. I feel you moving on from that. I really do. Breaking free, FWB, you're breaking free from this casual blase situation. And not all casual situations are horrible. It depends on what you're looking for. Casual situations really do work for a lot of people. Not everyone's in a position where they have the, you know, time or the desire to be with someone monogamously, like be with one person. But tapping into this energy, guys, it really kind of feels like, okay, but if we're gonna be in something casual, I don't have to hit you up every day. I don't have to be there whenever you need it. I don't have to consistently be sitting around my phone waiting for, you know, you to be bored so you can want to talk to me. Like, that's not how this works. Like, if it's gonna be a FWB, you need to be really low maintenance. And that's the part that people get messed up nowadays. Like, friends with benefits doesn't even work nowadays because people be asking for too much. Like, you want a relationship and you just don't want the title. That's what that is. Let me get off before I start ranting. Chemistry and abundance of love. This is what you're walking into, guys. Seriously, all good energy, confidence, and happy family. You've done the work. Now you're about to reap your material harvest. Now you're about to reap the reward, and you look good. You have confidence in yourself, and you know, people see you and they see you as a desirable person, and someone is coming through. You're having chemistry with them. They're giving you an abundance of love to the point where you just feel like, you know what? I can give you an abundance of love as well, because this can be cyclical. This is not just one-sided. This is like, you're giving to me, I give to you, and you know, vice versa. It's very much so we're giving to each other, not one person just being a vampire, feeling like almost condescending, almost like they're above you, and almost like you don't deserve, you have to fight and prove all this stuff. I'm not doing none of that, and I feel like you guys aren't in a position where you're going to do that either. So group 3, this is a transformative week, but a week of, you know, progress and new beginnings. So yeah, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 4 with the redstone, let's get right into it. What is going on this week in terms of love for you guys? So the first card we have that was under your stone is the sacrifice card. Okay, someone's making, okay, should I take them? Okay, fine. Someone's making a sacrifice, whether it's on your end or someone else's end. Maybe there's been some resistance and someone is finally compromising. Sacrifice. That feels like the genuine energy, though. It doesn't feel necessarily like compromise. It feels more like it's just more of an energy where it's like you're actually saying what it is that you want, or you're living in your truth, what it is that you actually want, not just, you know, giving someone what it is that they want. And it's a risk. It's a bit of a risk because it's like you're kind of sacrificing it all. Like, you could lose this person if you don't just tell them that you want what it is that they want. But at the same time, it's like you're not going to lose just so someone else can win. That's just not what it is anymore for you guys. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, so we have spiritual union, harmony, and positive movement forward. I'll also say this could be you getting in alignment with yourself. If you felt extremely unbalanced due to a situation or due to a certain person, I do see you guys working out of that energy. With the spiritual union card and the harmony card, it's just like, alignment. That's how it's coming through. Almost like you guys are just in alignment with yourself. A situation has finally aligned itself with, you know, good energy, and it's not just like unbalanced. Positive movement forward. We have spiritual strength and authority. Honestly, I feel this energy coming from you guys. I feel like you've built up your spiritual strength to the point where you're like, you know what? I know the universe does not want me to live in misery. That's not the point of all this. There's life lessons, ratata, re-tay-tay, but that doesn't mean that I have to be miserable, and you're just not accepting that anymore. You're just not. And then we have spiritual strength. I feel that as a collective energy, collectively, I've been getting people really being honest with the people around them and themselves. Oof. This week, I just feel like is a week of conversations. I feel like almost every group has got a conversational type energy where conversations are being had. Communication. Progress. What are the messages for group 4? What does group 4 need to know? I just saw that judgment card. What does group 4 need to know this week? What are the messages for group 4? Quiet. Why is it so quiet? So for some of you, this is coming as a surprise. Someone, okay, so like we were talking about before with the sacrifice energy. Right. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of compromise that I'm getting more now. Whereas before it was like, I don't feel like it's necessarily compromise, but more of, I'm getting, why is this so hard as well? Like there's just this energy where it's like, why does it have to be like this? I'm going to be honest with you guys with what I see. This is going to be hard work, but it's going to bring you to a 10 of Cups position, whether that's a 10 of Cups with just yourself or with someone else. Because here's the thing. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Lovers card in reverse, but it's specifically because this situation can't be handled with emotion, with love always, but it can't be handled in a very soft, delicate kind of way. I see you guys coming together and collaborating with someone else, or coming together with the masculine and feminine energy within yourself for change. Because the thing is, and I say it all the time, like the movies have tricked us, okay, bamboozled us into thinking that everything is just so easy and all you need is love and all you need. But I feel like this week is going to be a week of structure, like conversations, a bit of sacrifice, honesty. Like that's how I feel. I don't feel like this is that lovey-dovey like week. I just don't. I feel like you're going to be working hard towards your 10 of Cups, okay? Lovers in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse, and I know that seems like a very scary combination in terms of love. We have the Magician in reverse, right? Or I'm sorry, not in reverse. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. It's just like an energy where it's like, we have to work at this. We have to manifest this. We have to make this happen. We can't just kind of be too nice in this situation, honestly and truly. But we're going in a good direction. We're going in the direction you're going to end up where you want to be. But it's just a matter of, we're really kind of working at this in a very real kind of way. All the cards are really just jumping out for you guys really quick today, besides the tarot. That was so quiet. Let's see what we got here. We got a few. Quite a few. Ooh. Okay, so we have wham bam thank you ma'am, time out, gone, and reunion. This is how things I feel kind of went with you guys. Someone was telling you what it is that you wanted to hear, or you felt like you were making progress, you felt like you were getting, you know, positivity from a situation, you felt like you were getting what you wanted for a while. And then someone kind of was like, they kind of pulled back, they were like, you know what, I need a bit of a time out, I just need some time. And either you pushed, or they just kind of really took a whole lot of time, and then all of a sudden they weren't really there at all anymore. Like they started it as if I just need some time to think, I got a lot going on, like blah blah blah. Okay, that's kind of how it felt in the beginning, where it was like just this energy where they needed time and then they kind of ghosted. We have a reunion. We have a reunion happening. Even, I keep stressing it, even if it's the masculine and feminine energy with yourself and you're not dealing with a real person at this time, this could be the person that's coming towards you, what they've kind of worked through, what they've kind of been through, like the energy surrounding you, or literally your situation. But I do see a reunion. Then we have lucky and love, and it's because you're shining your light. We have the shine your light card and clean the clutter. You're being honest with what it is that you want and need at this time, and that's what you're getting. You're getting this lucky and love energy, this reunion, and you're able to, you know, actually be present in the moment with someone and actually have something positive with someone, because you're making that initial kind of sacrifice. Whether this is someone new coming around, I just don't feel like you need to hold back. I don't feel like this is the time to hold back, group 4, because I feel like, you know, you gotta risk it to win some. I don't know what that saying is, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, you have to, is it lose some to win some? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I feel like because you guys are making the sacrifice and you're taking this risk, that's why you're being able to get into the spiritual union with someone. That's what's bringing the harmony, because you guys are taking this authority role. Like, we're gonna have to collaborate on this. I can't just be that nice person anymore. I can't be Mr. Nice Guy. I can't just, you know, like, it's not about love. It's just about, we have to make progress, meaning we have to work on this, and I need you present in the moment is really the energy I'm getting from you guys. You're needing someone to be present in the moment. And yeah, we're having a reunion, and I do feel like you guys are going to be lucky in love in this time around. Lucky in love though, because you're being honest with, you know, how you need the situation to go this time, and that's just what it is. So yeah guys, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video please, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!